Hello everyone. Many people are asking me this, how to learn these spellings. You may be having very good communication skills. You may be having a good oratory skills. But when you don't have writing skills, you feel embarrassing, you feel uncomfortable, you'll have a low self-confidence. That's the reason even you need to have a good writing skills. How to have writing skills, I prepared already a video. That link is giving along with this video. You can just watch it. Part of writing skills, I wanted to speak today how to learn the spellings easily, the easy method, because if you don't have spellings, it will become a very big problem for you. So that's the reason you need to maintain a good spellings. So how to write these spellings? So why do you want the spellings? First of all, spellings are useful in both the ways. When you are a student in school, college, and officially business letters or anything, when you want to do something, you need to have very good understanding about the spellings. This is one purpose, that is officially spellings are useful. And unofficially, if you are writing any personal letter or personal message or texting something or through the social media you are messaging something, in any of such cases also, even the spellings are very much important. So there are different kinds of pronunciations or methods, because English is a vast language. If you see the spellings, British spellings are sometimes, it differs from American spellings. For example, color, if you take color, Americans use a spelling of C-O-L-O-R. This is the spelling of color. But British people says that C-O-L-O-U-R. It doesn't matter, minor things, if you are having any kind of conflict or differences, it doesn't matter. But basically, you need to have a very good understanding about the spellings. So, okay, let's enter into the topic. For this learning of spellings, the first thing is that I would say that list out the tough spellings. Daily, you may be reading a lot of books, this and that. Whenever you write anything, you'll find this spelling is tough. The moment when you find the spelling is tough, automatically you have to identify that spelling, that word, and take a book. Keep separate book for spellings. Note down in that. Then practice it. So how to practice this? First of all, you are identifying the correct spelling, a correct word of words you are identifying. Then after that, you'll go and you will learn how to rectify it, how to make perfect of the spelling. For this, the rest of the tips are going to be useful. The second one is read loud and write it. You might have heard this same kind of methodology from the school teachers. The teachers generally, they do this. The spellings and everything, they'll make everyone to say it loudly. This is called as drilling method. It is the perfect method to learn the spellings. You can read it loudly, the same spelling. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times read it loudly. Once if you read it thrice, then after that, give a gap. Then once again you start reading the same spelling 3 times. Or otherwise you can do one thing. Take the spelling and first read, then after that write. While writing you can read. Just hardly in a day, 15 minutes or 20 minutes if you spend, definitely you'll become very much perfect and you'll not have any problem in writing the spellings. So read and write loudly. This method you can use it. Or otherwise, next method is chunking method. Chunking method is a very good, effective and easy method, funny method also. You will learn spellings very easily. In this method, what do? You'll break the spellings. You'll break the spellings in small parts and then you will learn the spellings. Easy, it's very easy. For example, I wanted to show you one spelling, that is congratulations. Congratulations. How do you break this? C-O-N, G-R-A-Q-lations. Congratulations. This is one method. The same one, you can take it in another way also. Congratulations. Like whatever you want, in which method you want, and how do you want to break, it's in your hands. But when you break it, it's very easy. You can understand the spellings and you will never forget. and easy way of learning the spellings. So in this way, chunking method is very much useful. In the same manner, the spelling you take embarrass, E-M-B-A, embarrass, E-M-B-A-R-A-S-S. Like you can break it in any way. Take any spelling. Once I was teaching a subject of entrepreneurship for the MBA students. Many students were making mistake of the main heading of the subject is entrepreneur. How to write the spelling? People are making mistake. Then I told this chunking method to my students. Entrepreneur, E-N-T-R-E, entrepreneur, N-E-U-R. So if you break it entrepreneur, then automatically you will remember the spelling forever. Write it, practice 2 to 3 times, practice it, then automatically you will remember it. So this chunking method is very much useful. Then after that you can go for play word games. What is this play word games? Generally in school children they'll do this. You may be saying, ma'am, it is a school children method and we have become very big. It doesn't matter. Sometimes to learn anything, you must become a student. I'm not joking. You must become a student and learn this method. A small example I'll give you. Once upon a time, I was learning Casio in an institute, musical institute. I found a student, it was my first day of learning, and I found one small student, he was only 6 years, but he was playing very fluently the Casio. When I made a mistake, he said, Auntie, it's not like this, it's like this. He said something. Then I really felt very happy, and I told him, show me how, and this is the way you have to represent yourself. This is the way you have to show interest. If I don't know, I want to learn. That's it. In the same way, this method is also useful. Play word game. You can just orally you can play. Suppose I'm saying a word K-I-T-E. E is the ending. With E, someone will say some letter. Like you can say orally or otherwise in written also in boxes. In box wise also you can play this game. This is quite interesting, fun, and you will enjoy. It's very easy also. In this way, funny way also you can improve your spellings. This is one method. And be alert of silent letters. There are many silent letters. You need to be very careful. Why this silent letter is included? Don't ask me such kind of questions. It's there in English language. So be alert of that. For example, psychology. Psychology spelling is P-S-Y-C-H-O-L-O-G-Y. Psychology. This letter is there. In this letter, in this word, letter P is silent. P is silent, but it is there, but we don't pronounce it. In the same way, knife, K-N-I-F-E, knife. Honest, H-O-N-E-S-T, honest, we don't say that honest, we don't use it. So like there are some words where we don't pronounce, but that letter is visible in the word. So just be careful of these words. So that is silent words. In this way, any method you can practice it, but make sure that whenever you are having some problem in your writing skills or spellings, please make sure that it must be perfect. Once if you learn, forever you will continue it. Apart from this, you can also go for flashcard method. Flashcard method means you can prepare one card or chart, something, so it's durable and quite interesting also. Very tough words where you want to practice, that words you can write it in the flashcard. Then you can learn the subject very well. You can learn the spellings very easily. Apart from that, you can conduct yourself a test. When do you want to conduct? Weekly, once or twice. Half an hour is more than enough. As I told you, you are identifying the tough spellings and writing in a book the same spellings. Give it to someone, ask them to dictate it. You write the spellings and correct it by yourself. Like you can conduct a test for yourself. Weekly, once or twice you can do that. You can say it as a spelling testing hour. Spelling testing hour, you can say it. Keep any interesting name as per your wish, but don't ignore it. Once if you start practicing, you will get it very well. In the coming video, I'm going to conduct words quiz. Words quiz. First practice the spellings. Spellings, words quiz I'm going to conduct. Do participate. Check your spellings. So this lesson is for the initial or beginners who are learning the English communication skills. And many people are saying that, ma'am, I have completed my BTech, I'm not getting job, my communication skills are very bad, people are not giving me job, they are straightforward denying me. Lot of letters, lot of mails, lot of messages I'm getting. So why don't you realize when you were doing your BTech or when you were pursuing your degree or PG, whatever it may be. Now those who are pursuing now, right now, your degree or PG, whatever it may be, just realize if you want to get the job, communication skills, written skills, everything is very much needed. It's the need hour. Please realize it and start learning it. Hope you are understanding. There are many videos in my channel. Communication skills, body language, playlist you can go. You will find a lot of videos. And also job skills. Recently I have created a playlist, that also you can find it. You can check out more of my videos in my playlist and also in Facebook. That is, I'm available in my Facebook page, Devika Button. You can like and follow, and I'll be giving a lot of information. Any kind of doubts you can express in the downside comment box. I'm ready to answer it. Please take care of your career. It will give you the future improve. This is the time to improve yourself. Thank you very much for watching my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. After subscription, press the bell icon. You'll get my notifications. Thank you very much. Wish you good luck. Keep smiling. Keep shining.